Chapter 7. The Man in the Shadows. Cayman Islands. As Malcolm holds the gun to the back of your heads, you slowly pick up the hard drive from the safe. Hand it over. Slowly. Is that Malcolm? This is bad, very bad. Set your guns to pew and get out. You take your time, turning around. Callum doing the same beside you. You meet your eyes, a silent understanding passing between you. Malcolm Reed. You may want to reconsider your approach. We know you've been working with the architect. You don't know anything. No? Think about how we got here. You created the hardware that the architect used at a hospital in Paris. We also visited your workshop. Interesting prototypes, by the way. I'm sure Gaia will be able to track them to the bombings. That's not possible. Want to bet? Your tech is no match for us phantoms. Shut up. His fingers curl around his gun's trigger. Malcolm? Does your husband know about your hobby? No. Leave him out of this. He knows more than you think. He suspects of the way you're always gone. How isolated he is. I'm sure he'll react well to hearing you shoot his favorite new toy. Alexis. He falters, the gun lowering slightly, giving you an opening. You toss the hard drive to Callum and rush at Malcolm, knocking the gun out of his hold. Now! You. Malcolm only just manages to block your incoming punch. He aims his fist at your stomach, but you expertly sidestep the attack. Missed me. You use Malcolm's momentum against him, kicking him towards Callum. Care to trade? Callum tosses the hard drive back to you and grabs Malcolm, wrapping his arms around his neck. What the hell is going on? Who's winning? Muhammad Ali is. I'm offended you even asked, Vivian. Malcolm's elbow slams into Callum's side and he gasps. He worms his way out of his hold and dives for his gun. Oof, Jones, catch him! Clothesline Malcolm sweep his legs. I mean, he's diving, so... As Malcolm reaches for the gun, you ram your arm across his chest. The momentum sends him reeling backwards, straight towards Callum. He lands a kick against Malcolm's side, pinning him between you. Is this a fight or a ping-pong match? Malcolm recovers and faces the two of you, his face twisted in humiliation and anger. Enough, this ends now. Give me the hard drive, or... Suddenly he cuts off as a piercing scream echoes through the house. Alexis? Without a moment of hesitation, Malcolm books into the office towards the scream. Even Nellie registered the scream on her sensors. That sounded like Alexis. He could be in trouble. I know, but we can't waste this opportunity to escape. The two of you slip out of the nearest window, then drop down to hide in the bushes surrounding the house. Callum points to a roaming security guard. Some of these guards are new. Look, they're not even wearing the same uniform as the others. Their private branch, perhaps? It's gonna be difficult to get to the boat now. You're telling me Nellie's feed shows a bunch of jet skis that docked on the island. Maybe that's why there was the scream. They're not part of a security branch or sent by the architect. Just then you hear a loud whirring noise. You look up just in time to see a helicopter landing on the other side of the mansion. Vivian, tell me Nellie's got eyes on the helicopter too. Yeah, I'm trying to see who's in there, but every time Nellie gets close, her video goes all staticky. Someone big just arrived. We should find out who. No, we need to retreat and regroup. We don't have eyes on the inside, and I don't want to walk in blind. Well, leave if you want, but I'm sneaking back in. You peer through the bushes, looking at Callum as he huffs beside you. He moves, looking for a way back inside, too. If you're going in, so am I. I don't feel like filling out with paperwork by myself. Looks like there are even more guards now. We'll have to find a new escape route. Same with the drainage pipe. We just need to time this right, then sneak over to the window. He points to an open window just ahead, its curtains blowing in the wind, and a guard paces right beside it, mumbling to himself. Hope this is done soon. I have plans tonight. When the guard's back is turned, you and Callum move towards the window just as you're about to chamber up. The guard reaches the end of his route. Hide. As the guard turns around, Callum ducks behind the shrub. On your right, you look around for a hiding spot, noticing a statue directly in front of you and a set of stairs to your left. I'm gonna go with this statue. You rush up the statue, bending your body to match the lifelike statue. Callum hisses from his hiding spot. What are you doing? My contortionist act. What's it look like? You hold your breath as the guard passes, hoping he doesn't turn around. Yeah, definitely don't get paid enough for this. The guard turns back and doing his patrol. When he's out of sight, you slink out of your hiding spot and head through the window with Callum. Inside the house is eerily quiet. You look around the first floor, only discover a couple of guards collapsed on the ground. Let's see Alexis or Malcolm down here. Where did that scream come from? The down guards aren't a good sign either. Do you think whoever was on the jet skis got them? I'm certainly not ruling it out. You and Callum follow the trail of down guards back upstairs to Malcolm's fake study. Through the secret door, shadows flit across the floorboards. Hold on, are those voices? You sneak over to open the bookcase, revealing the hidden office again. As you peer inside, your eyes widen at the sight of... Inside, you find Malcolm and Alexis huddled together on the couch. A figure looms over them, flanked by guards. Hello, Governor. Tell us what we want. We don't have all day. So the jet skis and the new guards are the... contractor? If that's the case, it means the architect's involved. I've given you everything you wanted. Stop lying. We know you're hiding secrets. Who have you shared the architect's plans with? Or do we have to take it out of your husband? He doesn't tell me a single thing, please. Just let me go, I don't care. Alexis pleads with a tall, brooding-shouldered man that looms over them from the shadows. He leisurely cracks his knuckles, but you recognize that silhouette. Oh, it is the architect. He's here. Our supplier's husband has a point. He's just a pretty face to keep up the appearances. Isn't that right? The architect's not just involved, he's here. It's about time we put a stop to him. He begins to turn Alexis's face roughly to the side. Tears streak down his face. I don't know anything. Please. The architect sighs, long and slow, and reaches a hand into his jacket. That's very unfortunate for you. He reveals his gun and shoots in one fluid motion. Alexis stumbles back, blood spreading across his chest. Alexis! Alexis slumps to the ground, eyes already glazing over as the red pool grows beneath him. Alexis. We need to save him. Before you can rush in, Callum grabs your arm. We can't help him, Jones. He's gone. You stare at Alexis's body in disbelief. Malcolm's glare, full of fury, turns to the architect. You bastard. Is everyone a pawn to you? What else would they be? The architect casually cocks back the hammer of the gun once again, as Malcolm continues yelling at him. I will expose your true identity. I'm quite sure you won't. Even if you kill me, the truth will get out. You can thank my fail-safes for that. With a cold, detached efficiency, the architect pulls the trigger. Callum squeezes your arm as a line of blood dribbles from Malcolm's mouth. He collapses onto the rug, his blood mixing with Alexis's. Oh my god. The architect finally steps out of the shadows and you see him clearly for the first time. Yes, Mr. Bond. I see you in the shadows, yes. Contractor, find the supplier's backup plans, ideally before they're inactive. On in. The workshop should have them. Move out. He nods and gestures at the guards as he slip into the hall. The architect turns to Malcolm's computer screen, a pensive hand on his chin. It's now or never if we want to take out the architect. Please be careful. Callum, let's give them hell together. Without a second to waste, you and Callum storm into the room. The hell? Sorry to barge in, but I do hate missing a party. You grab the first guard you find, snap his neck. Callum slams his fist in the next of his nose and throws him out a window. Kill the phantoms. Making use of the chaos, you aim for the architect just as the contractor smacks your hand away. Your gun flies across the room. And what do you think you're gonna do? Beating you to the punch. You spring forward, aiming an uppercut at the contractor's stomach. He dodges at the last second. Not bad. Tempted to ask where you learned all those slick moves. All he did was dodge one punch. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me. He returns the kick. You block his foot, but he follows that up with another, slamming you back against the wall. Elegant? You're rolling into the contractor's next punch, your fingers scrambling for your discarded gun on the floor. Contractor, finish them. Elegant, he's getting away. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? You're just standing and watching. You look over and just in time to see the architect flee the room. Callum takes out a guard, then chases after him. You go to follow, but the contractor steps in your way. I think I preferred it when your boss didn't micromanage you. You know nothing. The contractor suddenly sweeps your legs. As you fall, Rowan's necklace slips out of your pocket, skidding across the floor. As you struggle to stand, the contractor bends down and retrieves the necklace, twirling it in his hands. Oh, pretty. I think I'll keep it. Like hell you will. Rage boiling beneath your skin, you punch him flat in the throat. He falters, coughing. Don't you know better than to take what doesn't belong to you? You yank the necklace from his hand and then sprint to the exit after Callum. After you catch up with him, you hear the helicopter's blades whirl above you. The architect smugly peers out of the window. Damn it. We had the perfect chance to take him out. We can deal with that later. We need to get out of here. You and Callum fly down the dock, only to find a woman guarding the boat. She points her gun at you. Stop right there. The gaze slips past the guard blocking the boat, and the jet ski's left open and unguarded. Seeing as they've taken our boat, I think it's only fair we return the favor. Callum follows your gaze and raises his eyebrows and smirks. Let's do it. The rest of the guards pour out of the house, shooting bullets into the hull of the boat. You're surrounded, give up. So persistent, so wrong. Callum, care to do the honors? With pleasure. Before the guard can react, Callum darts in, jumps off the nearest wall, and smashes his knee into the guard's jaw. She goes down hard, and the two of you take off again. Very nice, 10 out of 10. I think you mean 11. Come on, the jet skis are close. And Callum dive for the jet skis as machine gun fire explodes around you. They even left the keys in it for us. It's like they wanted us to steal them. Would you stop fooling around and start the damn engine? Both hop on your own jet skis and zoom off across the water. You look back to see some guards chasing you down. You won't get away! We already are. You and Callum take turns aiming your guns at the oncoming guards, but even as one falls off his jet ski, they're still coming fast. That's what she said. Damn, I'm down to my last bullet. I have an idea. We wait for them to catch up, then use the last bullet to hit the jet ski's gas tank. But that would make it explode. Oh, I see. Callum, I didn't know you had it in you. I'll join you on your jet ski and fin them all. I think we can take them all out at once this way. It'll be easier than trying to outrun them. What do you say? Look between his jet ski and the rapidly approaching guards. Really? Explode the jet ski. What's a chase without at least one explosion? I figured you wouldn't object. You keep your jet ski steady with Callum as he prepares to jump off. You glance behind you and see the guards approaching. Get back here! Getting closer, Callum. Just keep driving. He removes the gas cap and leaps off his jet ski and onto yours. He lands fluidly in front of you, straddling your waist, his face only inches away. Ahem. Welcome aboard the SS Jones. Please enjoy your free Wi-Fi and complimentary drinks while cruising. There are no seatbelts. He rolls his eyes, but you feel a slight laugh reverberate through his body. I don't need a seatbelt. His body presses tight against yours as he leans forward to shoot at the oncoming guards. There goes another. How many are there? Hard to tell. I think I see another on the way. We just need them all to get in the line of fire. You continue to weave the jet ski through the open water, avoiding the shots coming your way. Meanwhile, Callum's jet ski falls behind while the guards gain on you. Almost there. Fire when I give you the signal. I only have one bullet. Then let's make it count. You turn your jet ski sharply to line up the shot. The Architect's henchmen keep their approach. Now! You squeeze the trigger, and the bullet flies out of the barrel. It hits the jet ski's gas tank, causing an immediate explosion of fire and debris. The guards caught in the blast dive into the water, desperate to quench the flames licking their bodies. Got him. There's still more after us. You see a group of 3 guards steer out of the explosion and chase after you. Don't let them get away. Could you please let us get away, though? They can't run forever. I would have swore we took you out. And by swore, I mean hope. Hang on, this is going to be a bumpy ride. You turn the jet ski sharply towards a rocky path of the ocean. Callum shifts a little in your lap, adrenaline spiking through you. Callum leans to one side to get a better shot, putting him in the danger of falling into the water. Careful. I should hold on to him, turn the jet ski, and jump away. Hold on to him. You wrap your arms around Callum's waist, holding securely to you as he fires at the guards. Don't worry, I gotcha. He nods gratefully with your hold. You can feel the way his breaths make his ribs expand, how his heart pounds against you. I know. He calms himself, then looses another bullet towards the closest guard, knocking him off his jet ski. Only 2 guards left. Wrong. Look again. What are you talking about? You peer over your shoulder to find another jet ski catching up to the 2 guards. On it you see a familiar, masked man. What are you idiots doing? They're getting away! Damn it. The contractor's back. It's hard to get a shot on him with the 2 goons in the way. Well, let's take care of them, shall we? I think they wouldn't mind playing a game of chicken with us. Are you trying to get us killed, Jones? If we die, you have permission to haunt me in the afterlife. You better hope it doesn't come to that. Let's just say I would give new meaning to the word phantom. Hey, I'd be happy having you around. Just give me some credit. I didn't earn the Phantom title for nothing. Don't make me regret this. I won't. Hold on. He wraps his arms around you as you sharply turn the jet ski, deftly weaving between the guards' bullets. Come on, take the bait. You can't run forever. The 2 guards and the contractor close in on you as you yell, "You'll have to come get me yourselves." Arrgh. There's a good distance between the 2 guards on either side of me, but as you continue to tease him, it begins to shrink. Elliot. Just a little longer. The contractor suddenly slows, seeming to understand what you're doing. He calls out to the others. Stop! But it's too late. Each guard closes in on either side, and once they move to ram in you, you suddenly accelerate your jet ski out ahead. Stop! Oh, ah! The 2 guards crash into each other. The jet skis go up in flames behind you. What did I say? I earned my reputation for a reason. I can't believe that actually worked. You glance back at the contractor as he cuts his engine. Amid the debris, watching you and Callum escape, you salute him. Until next time. What you get for underestimating me. Soon your enemies shrink from view as you and Callum approach the resort. I'm glad we lost them all. I was worried there for a bit. Your sharpshooting kept them at bay. You're lucky I was able to make any of those shots with the driving. He raises an eyebrow and you realize Callum is teasing you. I didn't see you begging to jump on your jet ski. Oh, right, perhaps that's my cue. I can swim from here. He draws back and his eyes are wide and open before you, his lips speckled with salt water. I'd rather you stay. He places your hand against his hip and he doesn't shy away. Elliot. We just escaped one of the biggest fights of our lives. Maybe it's not so bad to relax for a moment. He licks his lips and droplets fleck off his eyelashes. At least let me get seated correctly. The Island Coast Guard would not approve of face-to-face writing. Oh, well, if the Coast Guard has an opinion. He doesn't respond, slipping out of from under your arms and setting in behind you. His hands come to settle on your thighs. You try, desperately, to ignore the way they burn. What am I doing? Once you and Callum return to the room, Vivian bounces up from the couch and throws her arms up in the air. Oh my god, I'm so glad you're not dead. Did our comm short out? Maybe they got waterlogged. Unclear. When you went back into the house, it became a bunch of arcs and pews, and then really loud wind. Oh, that'd be the jet ski chase. Or when you exploded my jet ski. Excuse me, you told me to explode it? I was following directions. I'd say I missed all the fun, but none of that sounds fun. We're lucky we escaped. I can't say so much about the Reeds. I can't believe he killed them both, just like that. The architect is more sinister than I thought. Malcolm is a terrible man, but he didn't deserve that fate. And Alexis, I can't believe the architect would kill him like that. Just another casualty to add to my list. Callum places a soothing hand on your back. It isn't your fault. Alexis was involved long before we got here. At least we got the hard drive. You hand Malcolm's hard drive to Vivian. She holds it carefully in both hands, eyes sparkling with excitement. Finally, I've been dying to know what's on this baby. Sweet hard drive. Reveal all your secrets to me. Vivian sits back down and plugs it into her computer. After some typing, she frowns. Boo, this is definitely going to take a while to extract anything about the architect or Malcolm. How long are we talking? I don't know, a few hours. You might as well hang out somewhere else. My CPU is going to have to work overtime to tear down these defenses. Not to mention, I've got to get ready for raisins? Yeah, raisins. Raisins. Yep, very important source of vitamin C, maybe? Uh-huh. We'll get out of your hair while you enjoy your raisins. I know where we can get a private yacht for the afternoon. You're halfway across the beach when you realize Callum is trailing after you. You realize you raise your eyebrows at the pair of binoculars in his hands. What are you doing with those? Making sure we're not followed. Are you sure you're not trying to check me out? Don't be ridiculous. Come on, don't be shy. You saw me changing my swimsuit and decided to get a good look, didn't you? Well, now that you mention it, no. You wound me, Callum. Then I did my job. Callum smirks as he brushes against your shoulder, moving past you towards the yacht. Not long after, you stretch out on a beach chair in the yacht, enjoying the serene ocean glimmering under the late afternoon sun. Finally, some peace and quiet. You glance around the deck to see Callum peering through his binoculars. Coast is clear, as does the sea towards the Reeds Island. No sign of the architect or his henchmen. Great. Now sit down and relax for a bit. Or do you not know how? I just hate the waiting part, especially if the architect might be nearby. The architect is long gone by now. Came for one thing, and then he escaped. It almost felt like he was ready for us. He was. Callum sighs and sits in your chair next to you. The two of you stay quiet for a moment, reflecting on the day's events. I just wish we could have gotten to Malcolm first. Then we'd know the truth, too. Maybe Malcolm's hard drive is part of the fail-safe plan. We might not have his identity, but we do have a face. The architect can't hide from us anymore. That goes both ways. Who knows what we look like as well. I'm not worried about it. Let him be intimidated by my good looks. You realize you won't be able to defeat him by flirting alone, right? Says who? I could always practice right here, right now. Make sure my skills stay honed. His eyes alight with curiosity as his breath quickens. He looks away flustered. Are you serious? Very well, I could whisper in your ear. Smirking, you lean over slightly to put your lips close to his ear. Don't be shy. Are you worried you'll fall for my technique? Callum shivers as you whisper in his ear. Hardly, I'm not that foolish. Ouch. Besides, I hear your technique with Alexis. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think? Is a negative score possible? I won't accept the slander. Every person has their own personal taste. You and Alexis are completely different. That may be true, but I still think you could have done better. Oh, I'd like to see you in the position then. That's, what's that Callum Gray special? Show me. How would you try to seduce someone? My techniques wouldn't involve all the frivolous wordplay. It would be more physical. He stands and he eyes you up and down, assessing you. But I don't know if you could keep up with me. Oh, is this what we're doing? Is this flirting? I think you can, you'll find I can, easily. Let me show you. Spar with me, I'll show you all my moves. I thought we were talking about flirting, not fighting. You think there's a difference? There isn't. Diamond choice. Spend time with Callum. How could I possibly say no to Callum Gray special? You may soon wish you hadn't. He stands up when the both of you move to the center of the yacht, wide enough for the two of you to move around. I'm very curious what you have up your sleeve, but I'm all ears, hands, legs. One step at a time. I'm gonna show you a move for close combat. Ooh, thrilling. He quirks an eyebrow at you, but nevertheless carries on. Okay, this is a move I learned from my father. Our former director? Got me intrigued. I've noticed that you know several takedown techniques, but you all rarely follow through on them. Well, can you blame me? I've got other things to do during a fight. Maybe the fight would be over faster if you did. This is a grappling move. I'll demonstrate on you first. Turn around. Ordering me around, huh? I like it. Just turn around. You do as he says. Callum suddenly comes up from behind you and wraps his arms around your torso. I definitely like where this is. He shifts his weight and you fall backwards. Once you're on the ground, Callum mounts you and keeps you grappling. That's a rare takedown. Callum, you have me at your mercy. Casually pillow your head on your arms, grinning up at Callum, who smirks. Be glad I have an abundance of it today, and patience. You're disappointed when he gets off of you and then helps you to your feet. We'll go through it step by step. I'll explain as we go. He turns around, beckons you closer. As you move forward, you smell the sea breeze, a long, faint scent of cinnamon. First, you wrap your arms around the enemy and interlock your fingers. You do so slowly, your arms sliding around his waist, pressing him tightly against your body. Like this? Your words whisper against the back of his neck, causing goosebumps to rise in their wake. Yes, just like that. Now move to one side, put your instep behind your enemy's foot so they can't step back. You follow his commands, moving to Callum's side, so you're face to face with him. We meet again. What's next? Simply sit back, use your weight to bring your opponent down. You sit back, letting Callum fall over your leg onto his back, and you looming above him. Hey, I did it. Does this mean I get a gold star from the teacher? You did the bare minimum. But in a good way, right? He scoffs, but you hear a hint of amusement in his voice. Oh, fine, yeah, good job. You did the Callum Gray special. Realize just how close you become in this position. His lips are only inches away from yours. Are you gonna let me up? I don't know which I like more, being at your mercy or you being at mine. Don't push your luck, Jones. He leans in close, his lips almost brushing against yours. You close your eyes in anticipation. Wayne uses distraction to throw you off of him. He stands, dusting himself off. No lesson number 2, you will never be able to pin me down for long. Also noted. Maybe I can repay the favor and show you one of my moves. Haven't I seen all your moves already? My dear Callum, you've only glimpsed my vast and varied arsenal. This move is perfect for getting close. I picked this up in Morocco. It's certainly been effective. He narrows his eyes at this, instantly suspicious. Alright, show me. With a grin, you allow him to fly at you with a blur of punches. Not bad, Agent Gray. You duck, weave, and block his blows, while backing the two of you towards the cabin wall. And now for the piece de resistance. You dodge another swing and then lunge forward, grab Callum by the shoulders. What? You slam him against the wall of the cabin, bracket him with your arms and leaning in closer. You even tilt his chin up with your fingers. Hello there. I thought this was supposed to be a takedown. You said sparring can lean to flirting. This is my method, getting in close to a beautiful man. The two of you stare at one another, Callum swallowing against your fingers, his chest rising and falls faster than before. Remind me, is this flirting or just sparring? Why don't you find out? With that, you both launch fully into a fight, pitting your moves against each other. You're lightning fast. Or maybe you're just too slow. You dodge one of his attack, then he ducks beneath your kick. He smiles as you fight, matching blow for blow. You can't beat me, Elliot. Read your file. I've seen you fight. As if to demonstrate, he easily deflects your next punch as if he read your mind. That just makes me want to win even more. Only in your dreams. Faster than you can guard against, Callum rushes in and grabs your shoulders. Damn it. He pulls you backwards, tripping you over his leg. You fall onto your back with him on top of you, his hands poised to choke you. Well, would you look at that? You combined our moves. Yep, it's called a good martial artist. Callum grins widely in his victory, both of you breathing hard as you catch your breath. You really are stunning. You... Stop that. Flattery won't change the fact I won. Well, deserved flattery, you mean? It's a rare sort of person who can make me take me down in such a style. He huffs, or puffs a little in pride at your words, and his hold on you lessens slightly. Then again, you both glance down towards his stomach. Your hand poises a diving knife at his gut. Sheathed, but... Cheater. Is it cheating or strategy? Never gloat in the face of your opponent, Agent Graham. I thought Gaia taught that one. Your bodies are pressed flush together, heartbeats pounding, nearly in sync. Elliot, bend your head down, better hear him whispering. Your lips are only a few inches away. He doesn't fight it. He even tilts his head more towards yours, as if... Hey, you two. God, I hope you've got your earpieces on. God, it's really a shame we do. At the sound of Vivian's voice, the two of you spring apart in surprise. You flip your comms back on as Callum backs away, professional once again. We hear you loud and clear. What's up, Vivian? I need you back here pronto. I've hit a bit of a roadblock. I wasn't, interrupting anything, was I? Nope, just sparring. Callum's eyes flick to you for a fleeting second before he clears his throat and turns his comms back on. No, we'll be right there. The two of you share a silent, considering look. Good sparring. Yeah, you too. Yeah, good sparring, everyone. By the time you return to the suite, the sun has set, and you find Vivian scowling at her computer. Good, you're here. I managed to extract some of the files. Problem is that anything unusable is encrypted. I thought there was no problem for someone with your hacking expertise. With the perfect encryption key, it would take like 100 years to get the most of the data that's in there. So, everything we just went through was a waste? Not quite, my young Padawan. I was about to find a dock from Malcolm in the event someone tried to take down the architect. Anything that could help us determine their identity? Kind of. TLDR, most of it's unintelligible without the key. It's the CEO of Obsidian Bionics IPO. IPO. Initial public offering? That's a stock term when a company goes on the market. Yep. I'll be ringing the stock exchange opening bell in 2 days. Seems like the architect wanted to stop that from happening. Well, then we have our move. Next stop, New York. Alright, without further ado, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Add down description, tons of cool links. Without further ado, love you beautiful faces. That's about it. That's about it, really. I personally am a big, huge fan of, martial arts and whatnot. I talked about this the other day. If you are smart, you will learn martial arts. It is something that I strongly encourage you to do. If you ever want to know what I would suggest as a great entry point martial art that is well balanced, feel free to let me know in the comment section below what you're wanting to go for and like your level of effort, I guess you want to put into it. You can always learn other martial arts as well. You don't have to stick with just one. It's a super cool thing. I myself have tasted the variety of it. I love it. And I guess a little TLDR that I've never told anybody, but I used to spar with a girl when I was younger. And yeah, no, it's it was everything business, but it's could have gone somewhere, but it didn't. Because I'm bad with women. I'm serious. I'm bad with them in terms of like picking up like anyone or whatnot. I am bad at it. I am ignorant too. Very, very obnoxiously so. I just try and keep my emotions in a little bottle when I'm around anyone, really. Just keep silent and shy and whatnot, really. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, no, it was super awesome. I love doing it. But yeah, catch y'all later. Lakona Quinn. Peace out.